Everybody, I am back today with a new project to share with y'all. This is my beaded pearl purse collection, and I think that's all of them. Yeah, I'm looking around, I think that's all of them. Got them all out, and I wanted to do a lace book and present it inside of a beaded pearl bag. Some of these are, of course, they're all different sizes and shapes. And the more I looked at them, the more I realized this probably is not something I'm going to be able to put a big fat book in because, well, it just doesn't do very well. But I tried it and I wanted to share it with you. I had in mind possibly for a wedding, a gift for a bride, do a beaded pearl purse, or even just a beaded purse of any other kind. Something pretty like in the evening bag category. Anyway, this is what I've come up with. And I'm going to just kind of leave my bag sitting down here as the backdrop while I show it to you. This little bag is a lightweight one, which just tells me that the pearls on this particular bag are probably made out of plastic. Some of the bags are ever so much heavier and older, and these have glass pearls on them. Nothing, of course, is real. And then they all either snap closed or zip closed. And because they do have closures on them, I just thought it would be real cute to stick something in there for in the lace book as an idea. That it would be a real neat presentation for a gift for a bride. Anyway, this is the one I made to go in this particular bag. I was going to turn it the other direction like this. In fact, I made it to kind of match that, but I didn't want the laces to get caught in the zipper, and so I had to kind of change my idea, and I ended up putting it in here this direction. Just a pretty little bag, pretty little quick to put together little lace book. I used the gorgeous piece of beaded applique from a wedding dress to put across the front and the spine and onto the back, and then some little pieces left for a minute to make up my little corners, little doily under there. And all the pages are surrounded with a crochet trim or a trim that is just a fancy looking pretty thing. A lot of it's crochet on this particular one. I cut up a number of doilies to use the edges on it to make the edges on my book. And then as the base of the book, on each of the pages I used a wedding dress. It was part of a train. I used the satin from a wedding dress to cover my pages. As y'all have seen previously, I've made my books out of felt. I'm trying to reach for the one that I haven't finished yet. I've made my books out of felt and then glued them together with just these little pieces of felt tabs to make the book. And that's exactly how I made this particular one. Started out with a larger one. This is one I've shown you previously, actually. And then I thought I'd do an oval one and then put it in a bag. But as I made this one, I realized it was too big, way too big. As soon as I got, this bag. As soon as I got the lace on there, I was like, no, I don't want to do that because it's going to ruin it. So anyway, I've got another one I can do something with, maybe in a different bag instead of a pearl bag. Or maybe I'll find one that's big enough. But anyway, just whatever size you need, because obviously something this size is not going to fit in a bag that size. So I'm constantly running over to my cutting table and cutting something smaller and smaller, just to see what I can do. And this little bag I thought was adorable. It has a little tiny threaded pearl bead closure. I'm going to have to redo that so that's stronger. But wouldn't that be cute for a little bridal gift? Put a little something down in there. So I've got a number of bags I can work with for the future. I I think that's just something to hold it with, or maybe put a belt through there or something. I don't know, but boy, isn't that a neat one? So anyway, this is just an idea that I'd come up with. I put it together today finally after 3 tries. So I'll show it to you real quick. I used some bridal photos printed out on muslin and just some appliques and pieces. I tried to not add any flowers, no padding behind the pictures. I did put the pictures on felt though, like I do on most of mine. But just real simple pages. And then at the very back, a little pocket page so that you can put a little note or something down in there. And that's all there is to it. It was very simple. It was a very easy project to do. It did take some time though, because I had to find the laces I wanted to use and get everything kind of put together to bring it about. And then, of course, getting the size of the book right. But I think it'll make a cute gift for some little girl someday who's getting married. I think this, if she's a fancy girl and likes pearls and lace the way I do, maybe she'll be delighted to have this for a little gift. Y'all are going to see, this is just too big. I used 4 felt pages on this book, and honestly, it's just too big to go nicely inside of the pearl bag. Now, I can force it in there. If I'm real careful, as I zip, I can do it a little bit at a time, and it'll go in there. But I would prefer next time, I think I'm going to just use 3 pages for the book to go inside of one of these, and possibly not use felt. I may go with something thinner and maybe a napkin or something folded up. A cloth napkin might work as the base for a book instead. And if I do that, I'll come up with a smaller version to fit maybe one of these little pretties, and we'll see how that might work out in the future. But anyway, just a real quick video. Wanted to show you a pretty little book I made and an idea that y'all might want to use since it's wedding season. June's coming up just around the corner. Thought maybe that might be something y'all might want to dig out of your closets or your drawers and have a go at for a wedding gift. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching.